everybody. I have a toning, strengthening workout for you today. So this will be a good complement to any of the other workouts that you are doing. You want to make sure you're getting some cardio in, but we also want to make sure we're getting some strength training in. Now, whenever you do these, you might want to think of spacing out your workouts a little bit. So maybe one day is a strength training workout, one day is a cardio workout. Then maybe you go to a yoga practice. Then you might go back into strength, cardio, yoga, and then have a rest day in there as well, because rest and recuperation for the body is also very necessary. You might do strength, cardio, rest. Strength, cardio, rest. Maybe you have 2 days of rest. Listen to your body and you take what you need from each of the workouts. Now, if you pair strength and cardio, do your strength training first and then your cardio. The reason behind that is it takes more for the muscles coming into a strength workout, and the cardio workout is more going to be for your heart and getting the metabolism working a little bit more. So the materials I have for today, I have 2 5-pound hand weights, and I have a chair just for balance. Now I'm going to scoot my chair out of the frame just a little bit. Again, that's just for balance, all we're going to need it for. I'm going to put my hand weights down on my chair. And then we're going to have a little warm up here. So we're going to start right in through the hip flexors and through the core. So just a little march, lifting and lowering here. Holding onto your chair if you need. Make sure there's nothing else around you that'll get in your way that might trip you up. Just that little march. And now we're going to take it to a little bit of a hip roll. So I'm going to come up, back, and around, up, back, and around. On one side, and then the other. One side, and then the other. Good, a couple more sets. Other side, my hip just popped. Keep it within your range. Now back to that march, up in front. Keeping the core tight. Beautiful. Now give me one more little good push through on the hip, the circles, the hip circles, up, back, and around, back and around. 2 more sets. Up, back, and around. Perfect. We're going to start with a little bit of a bicep curl. So we've talked before, you can use hand weights, you can use any kind of, anything that gives you some resistance. You can also go without the weights at all. So I'm going to relax the shoulders back and down, and I'm just going to work into a bicep curl. So that bicep curl, one arm curls up and back down, other side. So I keep the palms facing up. I curl and lower, curl and lower. No movement through the torso. So I don't want to push my chest forward or arch my back. 2 more. 1 more set. Lift up and down. Other side, up and down. Perfect. We're going to change the grip there. Now, palms are facing in. Just bring the weight up to the shoulder, back down. Lift up and down. Again, no weights if you choose. Just squeeze through the bicep muscle. So that's the front of the upper arm. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Perfect. 2 more sets, up and down. Once more, lift and lower, lift and lower. Good. Now we're going to come to a front raise. We're just going to lift straight up, straight down. Lift up and down. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Shoulder roll. So we're using the weights here to help pull the arms down. So when I round up and press down, I get some more opening through the shoulders. Once more. Perfect. We're just going to take that to a shoulder shrug. So I shrug straight up and push down. Lift and then push down as much as you can. Lift the shoulders towards the ear, press them down and away. We've got 4, 3, this helps to strengthen through the upper back, 2, and 1. We're gonna go through one more round of everything. So bicep curls, you can do one arm and then the other, or both arms together. Try not to swing the upper body. So when I talk about that, my shoulders don't come forward. They don't swing back. I'm not using my back or my hips to bring the weights up. It's all in the arms. We've got 4, 3, 2. We're gonna keep with the curl, but change the grip. Curl up and down. Again, both weights, or one and then the other. You keep it in that range that is more doable for you. Up and down. So when we change the arms, we change a little bit of the muscle recruitment. 4, 3, you feel it, 2, and 1. Arms straight up, so a front raise. One arm and then the other. They should be getting tired. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. You got it. Up and down. Your core is nice and tight. Lift and lower. 3, last 2, and 1. Perfect. Shoulder rolls. Lift up, back, and down. Lift up, back, and down. 3 more. And then we're gonna go into that shoulder shrug. So here we have a shoulder rounding. And now those shoulders shrugs. Straight up, straight down. Straight up and down. Lift and lower. 3, last 2, and 1. Whew. All right, we're gonna give the weights a break for just a second. So I'm setting them down on my chair. Core stays nice and tight. We're gonna work both legs. We're gonna work through the hip flexors and the leg rotation out and around. So I really get into the hips as well. So I'm gonna start with my leg that's away from the chair. I'm gonna point the foot forward, circle back and around, and then flex the foot, come in. Again, point the toes forward, circle back and around, bring it right back forward and down. 3 more, your core stays nice and tight, belly pulled in. Bring it forward and down. 2 more, up, circle around, come back in and down. Once more, up, out, forward, and down. Good. Now you can turn around and face the other direction when we move if you don't have enough room around your arm or around your chair. I'm just gonna move over toward the side. So I point the foot forward, circle around, bring it back in, flex the foot and land. Point, circle, woo, forward, and land. 3 more. Go forward, around, come in, and down. Last time, forward, around, back in, and down. Good. Lift up on the toes and down. Chair for balance if you need. Scoot back over towards mine. Up and down. Lift and lower. So we get nice work through the calves. Down, lift, and lower. Hold your balance. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Again, we're gonna come back to this leg. Point forward, lift up, point down, circle around, come back forward, bend the knee, and place down. So we point, bend, point, circle, forward, lift, and flex, back down, point forward, bend the knee, point forward, circle around, bring it back forward, come up and down. 3 more. Point, kick out, pull in, kick out, circle around, bring it back forward, bend and land. Point, other side. Chair can come to the side. Move it to the side if you need. We lift up, point out, pull in, point, circle around, back in, bend, and land. Lift, kick, bend, kick out, circle around, bring it back forward, in, and land. 3 more. My body kind of wants to do something else. See, I missed that kick down. 1 no more. Lift up, kick out, bend down, kick out, circle around, bring it back forward. Last time. Lift, kick, down, kick out, circle around, bring it back forward, bend and land. Good, easy march through. Ooh, feel that through the legs. We're gonna stretch through the hip flexors as we go back into the arms. I'm gonna grab my hand weight, and I'm only gonna use 1 this time. So I'm gonna take the hand weight in 1 hand. That leg that on the same side as the weight, I'm gonna step straight back. Now I'm gonna bend and tuck my pelvis under, and I'm gonna bend through the front knee. So I'm gonna add a little lunge as I bring the bicep up and down. So a little bicep curl down, curl and down, curl and down. 4 more. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now down and pulse halfway. So just a little pulse here, little bend in the elbow. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten and switch legs. So you can use that chair for balance if you need. Just because I'm not using it doesn't mean you can't. Tuck the pelvis under. Same arm, the weight has the same leg, that's back. Down and up, we lunge and we curl. Down and up, down and up, down and up. Excellent, give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. That pulse halfway, halfway, halfway. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Bring the legs together and shake them out. All right, I'm just gonna use 1 hand weight here, and I'm gonna bring it straight up in front. If you don't have a hand weight, you're just gonna keep the arms shoulder width apart. So we swing the arms up and down, lift and lower. Still working a little bit through the shoulders. We've got 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Now I want you to bring that all the way up and overhead. Hold on tight to the outside of it. So from the side, I'm gonna bend the elbows back, lift up, back, lift up. From the front, I keep the elbows in close to my head. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Now we're gonna keep the weights in front. We're gonna bring it to a squat. So I take my feet hip width apart. That means they're right under my hips, a little space between the feet. I wanna make sure I'm pressing into my heels and the balls of my feet, both at the same time. I'm gonna squat down, bring the weight forward, lift straight up, squeeze the glutes. Lower down, lift up, squeeze the glutes. Down, down, lift, lift. Again, down, down, lift, and lift. 4 more. Lower down with control. Squeeze through the glutes as you come up. Down, down, lift, lift. 2 more. 1 more. And I got a little challenge for you if you can. Come down and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that in. Stand up tall. Woo, woo. Did your legs feel anything? Heart rate come up. I'm going to grab both weights here. We're going to take it into an upright row. So I'm just dragging the weights straight up my body and back down. So again, one arm, and then the other, if you choose, takes a little bit of the intensity off, or both arms up and down. Give me 4, 3, come on, 2 more, lift. 1 more, I'm popping all over the place here. 1 more time, lift up, hold here, freeze. Ooh, shoulders are burning, freeze, freeze. Elbows straight out to the side, freeze, freeze for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Beautiful. All right. We're going to bring the weights straight up in front with a little shoulder roll as we come down. So bring it back to that front raise, back down, a little shoulder roll, lift up, up, down, down, little shoulder roll. Beautiful. Again, lift up, up, lower down, down, and roll the shoulders back. 2 more, just so I don't have the weights right in my face, in the camera. Shoulder roll. 1 more time, lift up, up, down, down, shoulder roll. All right, so you can balance if you need. So you can hold on here to the chair. I'm gonna come up on the toes of 1 foot, and I'm just gonna come down and up, down and up. Hold that balance if you need. Chest stays lifted. We've got 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Switch legs. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, good, belly in, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up tall, just switch the heels right and left, left and right, doesn't matter which one, just bring it forward. Little pedal through the feet, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna turn side on. We're gonna work through the triceps. So if you need the chair for balance, I would put the weights just in one hand. We're gonna work both sides, both hands. Your belly is pulled in, a slight hinge forward, and then a slight bend in the knees. Hands come right down. So front arm will be your mover first. You can work both arms together if you choose, unless you have to hold on for balance. So both arms come back for 2 and down for 2. Lift, lift. So we're getting tricep strengthening, and we're getting some back work. Lift, down, and down. You've got 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Excellent. Whew. Shake it out. I'm going to turn just for the sake of showing you my other arm, I guess. You can keep facing forward. Hold on to the chair if you need for balance. So I'm going to start to bring the chest forward. I'm going to bend through my knees. Belly is pulled in. So I push the arms back for 2 and down for 2. Lift, lift, lower, lower. Again, just one arm can be moving if you choose. Lift, lift, lower, lower. We've got 4, 3, no swinging, 2, and 1. Nice work. Lift up. Shake out the legs. We're going to come into one more set with the legs, and we're going to lunge down. We're using the weights here to keep the shoulders away from the ears, to keep the belly contracted. So I'm gonna step forward. 8, 7, 6, chest proud. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now down and hold. Hold. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs. Whoo, shake them out. All right, you got another set of lunges. Lunges are excellent for strengthening through the legs, especially glutes and hamstrings. Quadricep muscles, these big muscles on the upper part of the leg. Tuck the pelvis under, shoulders back and down. Just that down and up. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we add that stinger. Hold it down. Just hold here. No bounce, no pulse. 3, 2, and 1. Lift. Shake out. All right. We want to come into the triceps one more time. So we're going to come forward. So it's that same movement I had before. I'll show you from the profile. I just come forward slightly. Elbows are back. So this time, elbows start to lift up. I'm just going to work through the front arm this time. So my gaze is down towards the floor. I kick back and pull forward. Kick back, pull forward, back and in. Trying to keep the elbow in line with the shoulder. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can go straight into the other arm. I'm going to turn around just so you keep that front arm view. Coming back, elbow comes up. We kick back and in, back and in. Triceps are smaller muscles. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Release down. Whoo, whoo, whoo. All right, I want you to shrug your shoulders, come up on your toes, press your shoulders down, drop into the heels. Lift and lower, lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Weights can come to the side. I'm going to put them down in front this time, and I'm going to pull my chair in just a little bit closer. And we're going to work through the glute on this side. So I'm going to step back, move my chair up a little bit. I'm going to step back from the chair just a little bit. So notice how I'm hinging forward just a little bit. I'm going to take the front leg back and behind. I'm going to bend the back knee just a little bit, and then I'm going to bring the front knee in for 2 and back. I come in, press back, back. So I'm working, excuse me, my hip flexor and my abdominal muscles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that leg back. Lift, 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 lift. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Shake out. So I'm going to move my chair over just so I can keep one leg in front for you. We take the hands towards the chair, and then we hinge back slightly. I'm going to be in this frame as much as I can, so I'm going to come forward. Good. I'm going to bring one leg back. Front leg comes back, little bend in the back knee. We draw in for 2, press back for 2. Pull in, press back, back, in, back, and back. Lift, lift, press, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold back and lift, 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 lift. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yikes. Did you feel that? All right, we're gonna come into a little bit of a cool down and some stretching. So the muscles should be warm now. We've got everything working, and we're gonna take it into some stretches. So I'm gonna start with the legs first. We're gonna come into a figure 4 stretch. So 2 ways we can do this. We can cross here. We're just gonna focus on the opening through the hips. I have a hold in my chair for balance. If you need a little bit more, you start to bend the leg that's down on the floor, and I press forward, okay? You don't move around, I'm just gonna show you from the side. I can keep both hands on the chair if needed. So I like to refer to this, you've heard me talk about it before, like if you were gonna sit down in a chair and tie your shoe, okay? So the foot is up and I'm pressing back and down, so I get that nice long stretch through the glutes right there. How deep you come down is totally up to you. You just make sure you feel that stretch. Bring it back up and release. I'm gonna keep that same leg that I just had crossed over, so I'm still working with my front leg. I'm gonna take the foot into my hands. I'm gonna bring my knees together. So lots of times I see this stretch done out here. Number one, that's gonna overstretch your knee and you're not getting into the hip flexors as much. Pull the knees together, tuck the pelvis under. So I shouldn't have to come very deep in this. That little pelvic tuck, ooh, I feel hip flexor and I feel quadricep muscle. Excellent, excellent. So did you get a little something out of that today? 30 minutes sure goes by quickly. Slow release. And then we're just gonna lift up and over. So again, we're getting all through the side of the body and then right through the hip flexor muscles and back up. I'm gonna switch my chair just so I keep that front view for you. Actually, I can do it from here. Cross over, so the opposite leg, notice how my foot stays flexed. And I press back here so I feel that outer thigh stretch. I do think I'm gonna show you from this side just so I can get deeper. When I hold onto the chair with both hands, I can come a little bit deeper into the stretch. Pressing back, feeling the opening through the hip, belly in. Way to keep working. Now, check on your friends. Anyone else you know. We can't meet in a group setting, but you could call them, text them and say, hey, I'm doing my workout today at whatever time. Draw the knees together, tuck forward, and have your friend do it at the same time with you. That way, you know that it's just not the two of us doing it, but you're doing it with a friend as well. And then you get on the phone with them afterwards, and y'all can, I don't know, I don't want to say critique. Maybe you can just kind of trade experiences, lift up and over, 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 over. Nice work. Yes. But tell your friends, make sure they know about these videos. Make sure they're trying them out. Lift back up. We're gonna do a little release through the back. So just that twist. Tell them. Maybe you comment on, you know, what is the workout you want to see a little bit more. Maybe we haven't tried something that you feel like you want to be able to try. Bring one arm across, straight across. I'm very fortunate to work with some very talented instructors. Slowly release, bring that arm up and back. Try not to dip your chin down. So I know that no matter what you can come up with, we can get some of our instructors to come up with something to make sure you are feeling challenged and you are getting the workout that you need. Now there are some of our workouts, like Pound, for instance, that is a licensed program, so we are not allowed to do and to film and to broadcast. That's something that it just has to be a live and in-person type of class. So that is why I'm giving you some of these strength training and the walking workouts, just so that you have something else to work on as well in lieu of that workout. But I know Katrina's been doing some step classes, and I know there's that chair yoga class on there. I know she's been doing some other stuff because we've been trying to keep stuff uploaded for you to work on. Lift both arms up and just a little rounding back and down. But if there is anything in particular that I can work on for you, whether it is cardio, strength, toning, or yoga related, please let me know. I think I even have a bar exercise up on here. If you want some more bar, we can definitely do that too. Once more, and around. Excellent job. Again, thanks friends for showing up, for lacing up your shoes and getting this workout done. Keep working. Again, get your friends to work out with you. Know that I'm working out with you in my new workout studio here at home. But we're going to keep working, we're going to keep moving, and soon enough we will be back together. So until then, see ya.